Go. All right. Uh, so, guys, welcome everybody, and good evening to you all who have joined in with us in like the evening today for another phenomenal presentation that we have for you. Just wanted to welcome all of you. Just a few ground rules before we get started. Make sure that you turn your cell phones off for now for the next an hour or so. I'm going to be going through a lot of information as we go through the presentation. And also, if you have any notepads, pens, or you want to make some notes, feel free to do that. Like the goal here tonight is to share basically under the business plan along with the products of what we are very excited to bring to you. So let me share my screen. And for those of you who don't know me, my name is Hetal Sonawala, and I'm your speaker for the evening. I live in what is it? I'm that's the U.S. Like for the moment, but I was born and I'm brought up in Santa Cruz, Mumbai. Some of you may know where that place is. It's not Santa Cruz, this is California, like some of you may be thinking, but it's Santa Cruz, Mumbai. Okay, and my roots are I'm very proud of where I grew up. Have great this and memories of my childhood and my college going years. And by the background, by like profession, I was in the software industry. I worked in Wall Street over here for almost more than 20 years. Worked for some of the major corporate firms over here. And not just that, I got a good exposure to the U.S. market and how the marketing is done in the U.S., how the industry performs. As I got to know more about what I'm going to share with you tonight, my excitement at the moment is like skyrocketing because what I have to share with you is absolutely going to change the way you guys think about business, the way you guys have known like traditional businesses maybe, and some of you come from that like background, and so I'm going to share with you some paradigm shifts, and I'm sure that some of you may have like questions as we go through the slides, but just hold off on your questions because as of now, everybody is on mute on this call. But get back to the person that graciously shared with you like this opportunity and get your questions answered because your questions are important. So please do that and make a note of your questions. So if you have a pen and pad paper, keep that handy with you. As things pop in your mind, write them down and make sure that your questions are answered. Okay, so with that, we'll get started for like the presentation today. First of all, some of you may be thinking, and let me just share my slide before I even start there. Okay, so let me know when you can see my slides. Any of you can give me like a thumbs up. Sue, Mukesh, okay, thank you. Jay, Anupam, thanks. So, all right, so basically, as you can see on the slide, in the first slide that I've shared with you, it says join the wellness revolution that is sweeping the globe. Uh, Now, some of you may be thinking, one more business opportunity, one more wellness company. So what's going on, and one more wellness product in the market. And and I just want to tell you guys that whatever it is that you're thinking, okay, this is the most unique business opportunity that you will ever come across, and I can vouch for that with my blood if you want. Okay, and some of you know what that means. In I'm India, when somebody says, I'll vouch with my blood, it really means this is serious stuff, and it is. All right. So I just want you guys to be open-minded, understand the opportunity of what it is, and we have one of a. I mean, we have basically we are like coming to you with a very like unique product as well, and I'll talk a little bit more about that in details. Okay. But before I get started, if some of you guys can turn like your videos on so I can see your faces, that'll be nice. Because I always like to interact with the people that are like on the call, and I would like some of you guys to participate. Some of you know what I'm going to ask. Okay, some of you are new here for the first time. You have no clue what I'm going to say, but I would love for you to participate in this. Okay, so here is a question for you guys. If if I were to ask you to jump from an airplane, okay, would you guys do that? Just jump from an airplane. Yes, you can raise your hands. No, you can shake your heads. Would you jump from? No, okay, down. Okay. No, you wouldn't jump from an airplane. All right. What if I gave you, okay, 1 lakh rupees to jump from an airplane? Would you do that? Bhavansh says no, zero. Okay. He says no chance. All right. All right. I absolutely, I mean, I appreciate it. What if I raise the stakes and make it 10 lakhs? Would you still jump from the airplane? 10 lakhs, maybe? Maybe. Okay. Thinking. You're thinking. Okay. What's the catch, right? What's the catch? Well, I mean, why? I'm willing to write a check 10 lakhs. No, I mean, there's no catch. Absolutely no catch. Would you jump from the airplane? 10 lakhs? No, no way. Okay, let's make it 1 crore. Some of you know how much 1 crore is, right? That's like 10 million rupees. Would you jump from an airplane for 1 crore? Yes or no? Come on, guys, participate. Let me see. Yes or no? No. Okay, good. Nav is going vehemently. No, no way. Okay. Oh, now, what if I told you that like the plane was on the ground? Would you jump from the airplane for 1 crore? If the plane was on the ground, it's not in flight. Sunita says thumbs up. Okay. All right. So, like, do you understand where I'm going with this? Our brain works best when we have all the facts and we can make an informed decision. The more information and more facts that we have. Okay. So, guys, I just want you to keep an open mind as you're looking at this. That, you know what, don't make a decision just based on a presentation only. Get the facts answered. Get your questions answered, because try to find out the facts. Okay. And we're going to present to you most of it tonight. Okay. But there may still be some things that you may want to get to know more of, and feel free to do that, because get all your questions answered, get all the facts, and get all your ducks lined up in the row. And I'll try, and promise me, the more you know about the business, the more excited and jumping up and down you're going to be, like me, because the day I saw it, I signed up on the day I saw it, because I knew that this is something that's going to change not only my life, but it's going to impact many, many lives around the world. And that's how that's what it is. So when my best friend, like Pratiksha, showed me this business, I said yes to it right away. I didn't have to hesitate. Okay. And it was something that like resonated with me. Okay. And so I really want you guys to have that mindset that somebody has invited you here. Somebody is either showing you this presentation. Maybe you couldn't make it tonight, but you're going to see this presentation a few days from now, or even a few hours from now. Make sure that you thank that person, because he thought very highly of you, and he thought that you could do something phenomenal, something significant with your life. And that's why he was presenting this to you. Okay. So just keep that in mind, right? So come join the wellness, uh, this I mean, like, just let's come and join us on, like, the wellness journey, if I can call it that. All right. So what is Zinzino? Okay. Zinzino is a company that's been around for about 15 plus years now. They have been expanding rapidly in the market. They are in 37 or so many countries as we speak. Okay. They have been listed on the NASDAQ. Okay. And I don't know if you guys know what that is. That is the New York Stock Exchange. All right. So they've been listed on that. And it's not easy to get on, like, the New York Stock Exchange, because you need to be a very solid, financially solid company in order for you to even get on that stock exchange to start with. And then to be keep on the stock exchange also requires a lot of stuff. So these people have already gone and proven that they have a solid business, a solid company, and financially very strong. Like it says, do more, be more, and give more. That's like their motto, and they have been following that. 37 countries now and growing. Okay. They're part of the DSA, which some of you may know of. If you don't know of, go and find out what the DSA is. Just this last year, this company has gone 48% more in growth over the previous year. Guys, that is huge. That is massive. Okay. That is a 48% growth. I don't know how many companies can claim that or boast that they have a 48% growth over the previous year. So it is something really, really, I would say, I'm like exceptional in the world of business. And I hope some of you who are business owners understand that to have a 48% growth over the previous year, it means a lot, if you have a company. And not just that. Okay. We are now bringing this opportunity to one of the biggest markets for Zinzino, which is our country, India. So I am very, very, very excited that they have decided to open up in India, because India has a population of 1.5 billion or somewhere around that as we speak. Okay. Just imagine, guys, this kind of an opportunity in a country like this, with a population like this, and something that everybody needs. And I'll talk to you about that, what this product is and why everybody needs it. Okay. but something that everybody needs. And we have an opportunity in our hands to expand and share this with as many people of the 1.5 billion population that we have access to. The sky's the limit, literally. Okay, imagine 1% of that population would have a look at this opportunity and be able to take advantage or part of this opportunity. That itself is a phenomenal thing. So Zinzino, coming to India, it is already registered as a private company, as you can see on the title here. Okay, they already have their licensing in place. All right, they're coming up with the first product, which is called as Essent Oil Plus. It's registered, produced, and already available in the warehouse in Mumbai. There are 25,000 bottles of this product sitting in a warehouse in Mumbai, waiting for it to be shipped out. And guys, the way this opportunity is, trust me, in the first week, maybe two, max a month, that warehouse is going to be emptied out. Okay, because it is a phenomenal product that we're bringing to you. They've already set up all the shipping logistic, everything is in place. They're just working on the payment providers, in means like tying up with the banks so that the payments and everything can go through properly. But that's the last phase that where we are in. And this is launching on April 6th. So, just a few days from now, this business opportunity is going to hit the market. And some of you who are on this call today or listening to this presentation, you are going to be one of the first early, you can say, batch of people, or you can say, I'm the early, adopters of this opportunity, who will be able to share this before anybody else gets their hands on it. Because April 6th, once we launch, it's just going to spiral out. Okay, and if you are already set up, ready for April 6th, you're going to be very, very happy that you did that. Let's talk about health. All of us want to feel good, stay fit, be healthy. It's like a cornerstone, right? For everybody. I mean, if you ask anybody, hey, what do you think about health? His health, important for you. You know, do you feel good about your health? I mean, do you like to stay fit? Do you like to be healthy? Everybody's going to say, yeah, of course, of course. If that's the case, if everybody's going to say that, then why is it that we have so many health issues today in the world? What is it that is causing all these problems? Okay, it's really a time to ask why. Because if we are all wanting good health, if we are trying to eat good food, if we are trying to stay fit, if we are trying to stay healthy, if we are trying to watch, what we put in our mouth, okay, if you're trying to do all of that, then what is it and why is it that we are not, why is it that we're having all these issues? We have we have problems with brain fogs, memory loss. We have problems with the heart. Okay, a lot of people have this diabetes, heart disease, gut problems, joint problems. Okay, you can go on and on and on, and it is not going down. Cancer. Okay, so why do we have so many issues, health issues, when we are trying to eat right? There is a reason. Okay, there is something that people have missed, and we're going to share that with you. You must have heard the statement that let food be your medicine and your medicine be your food. Okay, and this was said many, many centuries back. Okay, that let food be your medicine and medicine be your food. Now this may no longer be true today, because what I feel is that as much as medicine is your food, that means you are what you eat, but you're also what you absorb. Okay, that's a very important thing, guys. You're also what you absorb. It's just not what you eat. Okay, so please bear that in mind. Please keep that in mind. Okay, Mother Nature used to give us excellent food, right? It used to provide us a very high quality of food from what farming used to be done maybe more than a century back. Okay, we used to have a lot of phytonutrients, minerals, vitamins, fibers, and healthy fibers, healthy fats, right? And we also has to have a very good balance of omega 6 and 3s in our foods. Now this we're talking like centuries back, right? And that is one thing that our food used to provide. Fast forward to like today, what's going on today? We are having more processed food, that is more man-made food, right? Our nutrition content of the food has gone down. Not just that, we also have a lot of sugars, we also have less fibers, less healthy fats, and more. The biggest problem of our food today is we have an imbalance between the omega 6 and 3s. We seem to be having more omega 6s in our food today than we have 3s. Okay, so what does this all mean? Well, this is the history of how our food has actually gone from where it used to be, which was like some balance of like you can say like the omegas, which was 1:1 balance, which was what we actually need, which what our body needs. It then started sliding as time grew, as the farming practices changed, as we started getting more GMO based food. It went from 1:1 to now 3:1, which was still okay as per science. It's still okay. Then a transition happened. It went to 4:1. Okay. And when that 4:1 happened, things started sliding down. People started getting out of balance. Okay. The proportion of 6 to 3, the 6 was more, 3 was less. Okay. And then as time flew by, it now came down to 15:1. And today in this India, we are seeing an average of 27:1. Not just that, we are also seeing that vegans, that's they're 40:1. I mean, like out of balance. That means they are 40 of 6 and 1 of 3. Okay. So just guys, imagine that we are eating good food. We are supposedly eating organic food. We are supposedly doing everything right, yet we are not getting what our body needs. And that itself is a big question mark and a red flag. Okay. So what does this imbalance do? Imbalance causes a lot of issues: brain issues, health issues, I mean, heart issues, gut issues, joint issues, like I was saying before, a whole bunch of myriad of issues that happen because of this imbalance of 6 to 3 and the lack of the key, you can say, nutrients that our body needs. And what is the main reason of why this is happening? Because we are having a bad cell membrane, or I would say a hardened cell membrane, which is not permeable. And when the cell membrane is not permeable, what happens is the absorption of the nutrients in our cells, it reduces, because the cell membrane becomes harder as we age. And because of that, what is happening is when like the nutrients do get inside, the cell processes them, it releases toxins. In the same manner, because the cell membrane is hard, the toxins cannot go out of the cells, and your toxicity of the cells increases. What does that do? It leads to something called as chronic inflammation. Some of you may have heard of chronic inflammation, and you may be like, yes, I seem to have heard that term before. And how does that impact us? It impacts us with all these issues that we see, as which are called diseases in our body. And as the inflammation rises, the diseases go up. Now, is inflammation good for our body? Yes, it is designed. Our body was designed to get inflamed when anything attacked it, like say like the COVID, for instance. Okay, so whenever we are getting any say, I mean, virus, or we're getting a bacteria or something like that, or we like hurt ourselves, the body goes into a this I'm like inflammation, so that our body can heal. So like the heat goes up, the body can heal, and then it has to cool down. So omega 6 causes like the inflammation. Omega 3 brings it back down to normal, and that is where the 6-3 balance is what our body needs. Okay, so if we have a 6-3 balance, a proper 6-3 balance, okay, then we are going to see the benefits of having a healthy cell. And the healthy cell will have a normal function. It will have a permeable membrane. The like nutrients will get inside properly. They will be processed also, and the toxins also will be able to get out of the cells in a proper manner. So that is the good part of having a balance of 6 and 3. Okay. Now, question to you: where are you right now? If somebody were to ask you, are you in balance? Would you have an answer for that? Are you 3:1? Are you less than 3:1? Are you 1:1? Are you 15:1, or 25:1, as we are finding, or 40:1, as we are seeing, in the vegans? Where are you in this? Are you in the danger zone, or are you in the good zone? Are you in the green zone? Okay, very important question. And what is the answer? How do you find that out? Well, you can take something which is called as a Zinzino test. The Zinzino test will allow you to determine whether you are in balance or out of balance. Okay, and this test, up to date, we have performed over 630,000 tests and upwards, counting as we go today, worldwide, globally. Okay, so you are not going to be the first person that's going to get tested. There are 630,000 people who have been tested, and we have collected data from them based off of those tests. Who performs the test? There is a lab called Vitas. Vitas is based out of Sweden, and this lab has been around for 25 years. Okay, Zinzino is one of their customers or one of their clients. And we, as partnered with Zinzino, we are able to take, we are able to basically use this lab to get ourselves tested. And this lab is not just, I mean, you can say Zinzino is just one of the partners. There are several other partners, as you can see. They have like Harvard University, like University of Cambridge, King's College of London. So all prominent people who are partners with them. Obviously, because they've been a lab around for 25 years and they do some phenomenal work as far as testing goes. So this specific test that we're talking about is a very specialized test which tests the fatty lipids as well as, I mean, like the omegas, and also gives you, it also tests things like the fluidity of like a membrane and other parameters that are associated for your body to have a normal functioning cell. So these tests are not normal cells, I mean, not like normal tests that you can get in a lab. These are very specialized tests that are coming at you. Okay. Now, here is the thing. When I took my test, when I started out, I used to consume a there's an omega product, like which I was consuming for more than 25 years. And I thought, hey, I will probably be in balance, because one thing that they did mention is that if when you take the test, if you're in balance, they will refund your money back to you if you're in balance. Now that itself is a big deal, because that means that they don't want to get your money for a test. They want to make sure that you are, I mean, if you're in balance and doing what is right, then there's no need to change anything. But here, 25 years, I've been taking a product which I thought I was having the best fish oil in the market. And this was supposed to be farmed under the ocean, under the ice caps and everything, and clean, clear waters, clear fish, wild fish. And I was consuming that. Okay, for 25 years, and my results were 12.9 is to 1, completely on the red zone. Not even like close, not even like 4 is to 1 or 5, 12.9 is to 1. Okay. Fast forward of, I took my second test 120 days later, and I'll tell you what the significance of the 120 days is. My test results came to 2.6 is to 1. I was back in balance. How many of you would like to have that? Go from out of balance to back in balance. Now, there are still some parameters I need to fix. I'm not done yet. Okay. I'm still on my journey. But I know that when I take the next test, many of those parameters will have got fixed or very close to getting fixed. Okay. Which includes fluid, like membrane, I mean, the fluidity of the membrane of your cells. So test results have shown that the world is kind of out of balance. Okay. If you look at the figures over here, you have, Europe, which is like 95% of the people are out of balance. Then you have this in Australia, 98%, USA 99%, and the global average is 97%. 97% people globally are out of balance. So whether you're consuming a product or not, you're out of balance. And there is a reason why this is happening. Okay. And we'll talk about that. So how do we fix the problem? What do we do? Okay, that's the biggest question we ask. So we put together a scientific board, and this is spearheaded by Dr. Paul Clayton. If you guys don't know about him, you can check out his you can check him out on blogs.drpaulclayton.eu, where he shares a lot of his research. He is somebody who has come up with this thing called as pharmaconutrition. 40 years of research into this industry, and he figured out what's the wrong with our foods today. He figured out why people are having this imbalance of omega 6s and 3s. He figured out how to fix the problem. And he's also supported by an incredible team. As you can see here, there are 3 more people on the team, plus some more people that have joined in lately. Okay, so this is something that has been researched, heavily researched, and also backed up by evidence. It's not just something that is out there just for the sake of being there. There's a lot of scientific evidence, and we are coming up with a test based a test to basically test like your nutrition, whether you are getting what you're eating, getting the good, getting enough from what you're eating. Okay. All right. So what they have done is that they have gone ahead and created something that within 120 days they can bring you back in balance. That's why I said 120 days later I was back in balance, but still there were parameters that I need to work on. Okay. Some of you may completely go back into balance, which is fantastic, right? So everybody's at a different stage depending on what's happening inside their body, and some may have a quick result, some may take a little more time. But this is a product like omega is something that we need to consume for the rest of our lives, right? From the and I'll show you some slides on that as well. But just understand this, that this is something that your body needs and you cannot do without. Okay. The question is, the product that you are consuming, let's say if you are consuming something, is that working for you? I found out that mine didn't. And I was spending thousands and thousands of dollars every year to consume that product. Okay. So what are we bringing to you? We are bringing you the product which is called as Essent Oil. And why is this product so unique from the market? Because we have so many so many of these products in the market. I mean, any country you look at, they have like omega products. Okay. Almost like 500 million people are consuming this worldwide. Okay, so there are companies out there that's marketing. Then why is this omega product in the market not working? Because if you look at this slide here, the first thing that you see on the top is called as polyphenols. Okay, sadly, most of the products in the market are missing polyphenols, and it's just not any kind of polyphenols. They require a specific type of polyphenol that helps the omega to stay inside your body. Okay, so this product has got the best of the best, which is like omega 3, which is what our body needs to bring down the chronic inflammation. It's got vitamins D3. It's got vitamin E, which assists in helping your body become better, right? And those who are probably like doctors would know, like, I mean, the benefits of having D3 and E along with like omega 3 and polyphenols is something that is scientifically found out, that the reason for this product to be so I mean, like, potent and help us is because of this thing called polyphenols. And I would urge you to find out. So just so that you know, Zinzino has the entire product process under control. Everything that is done to the product, right from the time that it gets the fish oil to the time that it processes it, everything is under Zinzino's this umbrella. Okay, so it's contained within one company. It's not, there are no third parties doing anything. It's everything contained within the company itself. All right, and here is what the product costs. Okay, but before you do that, there is you can get the product several ways. Okay, so we are coming up with this product with a this product is sold with a test kit. You get 2 tests. Okay, so the first month when you get started, the first test is shipped to you with your with like the first order. The cost of your test kit along with the product, if you just buy just that by itself, it's going to cost you 30,000 rupees. But Zinzino has given us a this I mean a you can say kind of a incentive. And like the incentive being that if we get onto a subscription, a premier subscription with them, okay, which means that like we talked about it, right, that it takes 120 days for your body to kind of come back into balance. So if you get onto a subscription for 6 months or more, you basically get the premium price of the product. So you get the product for 14,500 rupees, and then subsequently every month each bottle of oil costs you 2,950 rupees. Okay, so this is your cost of your product, or cost what is going to cost you. Now, there is other options in this as well. Okay, before I go there, the fourth month of your product consumption, you will be shipped the second test kit free of cost, because you already paid for it when you started. In the 14,500, you already paid for 2 tests. Okay, so the second time that you get the test, it will just be shipped to you with like the bottle of oil, and you can do your 120-day. So you can do your test after 120 days to find out where your body is now. Okay. You can also start it without a test. And I don't know why you would do that, because I would love to find out what my baseline is. Okay, what am I working towards? Like, where am I? Where is my body, and where am I working towards? Okay, or if you just trust the product so much that, hey, you know what? I just trust the product. I don't want to do a test. I know that I'm going to come back in balance. It is going to help me. Fine, you have the option to do that. Okay, so you can start that. So when you go on a subscription for this, you start at 7,500 rupees. Okay, and again, there's a reason why the subscription of 7,500 rupees is there, because you get access to a lot of stuff as a customer, so that you can also go and create more customers. Now, that's a great opportunity, that as a customer you have an option to create more customers. Okay, and I'll talk about that a little bit later as in some of the slides as we go through. All right, so in short, the cost of the bottle is 2,950 rupees, and it includes your GST as well in that price. Okay, and there are some flavors that's going to come with this as well as we go in as we market this product to you guys. This is made with the highest quality and care. As you can see, we are GMP certified. Okay, we have the friend of the sea tag as well. We have like it is this. I mean, what do you say? It's halal certified. It's non-GMO. We also have a vegan society a seal on this, and because we are coming up with a vegan product. So for some of you that may say, okay, fine, I only want a vegan product. Yes, but we don't know when we're going to launch it, because like the Indian government has asked us to make some changes to the formula because of some product that we had inside it. And so they are fixing that, working on it, and they'll release that maybe in the next few months as we speak. I don't have a date for you as yet, but it's coming. In the meantime, if you guys are okay with it, you can consume the product that's there for you in like the market. And then there are other things like we are sugar-free and soy-free, gluten-free, like what people like to have in products. We have all of those and more. Okay. Now, why is our product the best in the market? This slide says it all. Okay. You see, we have krill oil over here. We have this omega products over here, right? like concentrated omega-3. We have cod liver oil. How many of you remember cod liver oil? I remember as a child, my mom used to give me cod liver oil. She would take a spoon of cod liver oil and stick it in my face, every day in the morning. I had to have my cod liver oil. Okay. It used to taste yucky. I used to have fish burps and stuff. I used to not like it, but just because mom, she was, I mean, she was like, she's a doctor, and I was like one of those, like, I would say, like the recipients of her cod liver oil every morning. Okay, and some of you may have gone through that in your homes as well as you grew up. If not, great. But you know what? Cod liver oil lasts inside our body for 15 hours, and that's it. Now, what is happening when these products? Mostly, what in this slide, what I shared with you, right? It's 5 to 15 hours that the market products are lasting. Our body requires the omega to be at least 24 hours into our system. If it is there in our system for 24 hours, then our body can absorb the maximum of it. Otherwise, it absorbs about 30, 40, 50%, and nothing more than that. Okay. So just imagine, guys, we are spending hundreds of dollars or thousands of rupees on things that we are buying from the market. Okay. Or even, I mean, like in hundreds of rupees, whatever it is. And our body is not getting the value of what we are consuming. Same with the supplements that we use, same with the other products that we're using from the market. We are spending all this money, but we're not really getting the value out of it. And the reason why is because the body is not able to absorb it. Now, once you put our product in the body, it lasts inside our body for 35 hours. So at least 80 to 90% of the product is getting absorbed. And because of the absorption, because of the high, like, content of, I mean, because of the like absorption at such a high level, our body is able to repair itself back. It's as simple as that. Okay. And we have a patent on this. So other people can't copy what we are bringing to you guys, even if they want to. Okay. There is a patent on this. So this product requires to be fresh and potent for more than 24 hours, and we are the only one in the market that has that. So here is what they have found out, that 95% of the people who started taking the product, they came back in balance 3:1 or less in 120 days. 95% of the people who consume the product. And as you can see from my results here, once again, 12.9:1, and I came down to 2.6:1. Okay. So who needs the product? Like I was saying before, everyone from the womb to the tomb, everybody needs the product. Okay. Right from the time you're in your mother's womb to the time that you pass away, your body needs omega. It's a vital, essential thing, and our body does not produce it. We can only get omega from the foods. For vegan people, they have to consume lots of product, and then the body has to convert ALA into EPA, DHA. Okay, which is and that is very taxing on the body when it has to do that. And that is why even vegans are not getting enough of the product for themselves. Okay, and if you're consuming from, like I showed you in the slides, right? Whatever you're consuming, it may be working only to a smaller percentage of what you actually need. But everybody needs omega, and that is what is most exciting, guys, because we have a product that is working, that has shown over a period of time, 630,000 tests, and have shown over a period of time that this product works, and it's helping people come back in balance. Some of the claims. Okay, this is like approved by the EFSA, which is the the European this FDA, if you want to call it that. They have given 18 health claims that omega helps with. Look at the first three: normal brain function, normal heart function, normal immune function. In times of COVID, guys, do you think this is important to build up the immunity of your body and keep it there naturally without having to inject yourself with things? Okay, just think of it, right? We can naturally get our bodies to basically fight off whatever viruses, bacteria are coming at us. Just let our bodies become stronger, right? Get the immunity up. Okay, I just love that. So for some of you who are just interested in the product part, this was a little bit about the product and the science and what we bring together. Now I'm going to share in the next few slides the business potential of what this can do for you. Okay, and why this excited me so much, because not only can I take care of my health, but now I have an opportunity to help many more people to basically get a better health and a better life. Okay, so like I shared this slide before, we are launching in India April 6th, and that is done final. It's something that is going to happen, and we are very excited to bring this to India. Okay, so what is excitement about? This is a global trend, guys. This is a global mega trend. You may have heard of trends like Uber, or how like Uber changed like the private taxis, how this like Netflix changed the way we like watch movies, right? It's streaming into our homes. We don't have to go and rent out like a DVD or like any of those things, right, anymore. We can watch a movie sitting in our house. Okay, now those were great trends. Zinzino is creating a global mega trend in the industry. It's changing the way we look at health. Just imagine, guys, if we are able to test and find out whether the products we're consuming are working for us or not. You Wouldn't that be fantastic? Just to be able to do that, to be able to know, okay? And that is what Zinzino is bringing to the market. 500 million people, like I said before, are consuming this product, but only 0.2% of those have taken the test as of date. All right, guys, just imagine what a potential we have. Only 0.2% out of the 500 million people consuming, and more people are consuming like omegas every day as we speak, because the awareness is going up, including us creating the awareness. There are other people also, because they're also marketing this product. Okay, but their product unfortunately doesn't have polyphenols. Okay, ours does. So but in spite of that, 500 million people are consuming the product. Okay, how many of these 500 million people would you like to have as your customers or in business with you? 97% of those 500 million people have failed the test globally. Okay, 97%, which is alarming if in my case, right? And look at how powerful this industry is. Right now, this industry has 40 billion dollars. In the next 30 years, less than 30 years, the projection, just the basic normal like average projection is from 40 billion to 200 billion. Do you think that this is an industry worth looking into very closely and being a part of? Just imagine, when this goes to 200 billion, would you like to have 1% of those 200 billion? Maybe 0.01%? Okay. Just think of it, guys. Massive industry. Okay. And we have access to it right now. So, how to start your business? There are three ways that you can start your business. We call them as getting started with the partner kit. The first partner kit that we have is called the mini Essent Oil Plus partner kit. It costs 8,500 rupees. And in that partner kit, you get one test and one bottle of oil. Okay. Now, this is the basic. Now, if you are getting started in business, you get started with like the basic kit that we have. Then you will get your one bottle of oil and one test. So you can test yourself and you can get your bottle of oil. But then what about the next month? You're going to have to get into a subscription program. Okay. And you have to then purchase a second kit, a second test kit 4 months from now. And that is going to be purchased at retail. Okay. So here is another option that you can do is start up with the second kit that we have, which is called the Better Balance Partner Kit, where you have 3 test kits and 3 bottles of oil. You can maybe keep 2 tests for yourself, okay, and give one test to somebody that you want to convert into either a client or help them to join the business with you. Okay, so that's an optional thing, right? But the best thing that I like in this is this kit, which is called the which is the practitioner's kit, okay, which is like the ultimate practitioner's kit, which is 88,500 rupees. This is the only kit that comes back with a refund, and that refund I'll explain to you in the slides as we go ahead. But it's a very unique kind of like a refund that they provide us. But this kit comes with 14 balance tests and 14 bottles of oil. Okay, so if you're thinking of starting a business, having customers, having other partners, put them onto the test and do that, you will have access to 14 tests and 14 bottles of oil, and you can start people off immediately on the spot as you share this with them. Okay, and you're going to get, and the best part is that you can get a refund of your entire 88,500 back. And I'll share with you this how that happens. Okay, once you get started in the business, you'll also be put on something called as auto order, which gives you one bottle of oil every month. Along with that, you get access to your back office, to some of like the mobile apps, and also that you can build your business globally and have access to the global infrastructure that has been created by Zinzino. And all this for just 55,200 rupees every month as an ongoing expense to keep your business running. Okay. Now, there is one more thing that can happen in this, which is, would you like to get your 5,200 rupees free? That means, would you like to get your auto order free? Of course, right? We as some Indians, anything free, is awesome, right? Anything free is perfect. I mean, we grew up with, free this, free that, buy this, get this free, and all that, right? So how about getting your products free? Why not? Okay, and here's how you can do it. Okay, so to get your products free, If you can help 4 people, okay, just 4 people get onto the get onto the product, okay, you're meaning that you create 4 customers for your product, and between those customers you generate 4 times the product order that you have on like your on like this I'm like what is it this like auto order that you do for yourself. Your products are free, and the same thing is available for your customers as well. If your customers get 4 customers enrolled as customers through them, then their product gets free. So this is a fantastic opportunity that Zinzino has given us, okay? Because Zinzino is customer centric, is customer focused. They want to make sure that the customer gets the most value from what they're consuming, not only as a health perspective, but also from a business perspective, that they get an incentive to stay as a customer. And that is why Zinzino has a high, this like retention rate of customers, because the product is fantastic, gives the results, and has the incentive for them to get their product free. Okay, so it's very simple, very easy, and you can get more information on that from the person that's invited you. Again, this is a part-time opportunity, okay? And when I say part-time, it means that you can literally do it as per your convenience, as per the hours that you have, okay? And I want you guys to think of this before I move on to the next slide, that this is a question that I love to ask, and some of you can participate on this. Do you guys have like a car? Some of you own a car. Do you guys drive a car, or you have like chauffeurs, drivers, whatever? Like, does your car have a spare tire? Every car has a spare tire, right? If a car doesn't have a spare tire, I'll be surprised, because if anything happens, you have a flat, you get stuck somewhere, you have a spare tire to kind of bail you out, right? Now just imagine this, guys. Okay, your car has a spare tire. Okay, do you have a spare income in the same token? And I want you to really think about this. Okay, I'm not trying to equate your car to your income, but just think your car, which is maybe a few thousand like rupees, maybe couple of lakhs, whatever it is, and you have a spare tire to protect that couple of lakhs of investment that you made, and you are worth millions and millions of like dollars, of like rupees. Do you have a spare income? What if something happens to your primary source of income? What if you're not able to perform your job anymore? What if whatever happens? What if you're a surgeon, maybe you're a doctor, maybe you're a high profile engineer, maybe you're like a manager at some company, and something happens to your ability to perform and your income stops? Do you have a spare income? What will happen to your lifestyle? I really want you guys to think, and it's a serious question that I'm asking you guys. Okay, so definitely, like something to think about, something to understand, that having multiple sources of income gives you that flexibility and gives you that knowledge or the comfort that you can have and maintain the same lifestyle that you're maintaining today without skipping a heartbeat. Okay, so look into this opportunity closely, just for that reason, if you have to. That not only will you be creating an income, but you can also buy your time back. Today many of us are trading our time for income, right? We work 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours a day. Some of us are doing maybe 2 jobs or whatever it is to make money. We're trading our time for money. Okay, if something happens to us, we cannot trade our time for money, and so our income goes down. But imagine if you have created a business like this, where you create a passive flow of income, and that money can keep coming to you month after month, year after year, for the work that you did once, and you did it right. That is the power of what we are bringing to you guys. Okay, and if you just understand this part, I think you will not be able to sleep tonight. Okay, I can promise you that, because you'll be so excited to know that yes, there is something that can back you up for the rest of your life, and we are here to help you with that. All right, so part-time, and you can work from home, which most of us are doing nowadays because of the pandemic, but still you can continue working from home. And the best part is you can choose the people you want to work with. Okay, you don't have to work with anybody specific. You can choose the people that you want to work with. So you can choose the partners that you want to bring on. It's like you're starting a company. You can choose your board of directors for your company, the people that you want to be associated in business with, and who is going to help you take your business and theirs forward. Right? So you can create the clique that you want. You can choose the people that you want to work with. So what are the different income options that we have? The first one is called a smart bronze. So let's say in the first 30 days of your business, you help create 4 customers with premier subscriptions, which I shared with you, the subscription, not the retail price, the premier subscriptions. Okay, you will get an extra bonus at the end of 30 days for 9,000 rupees. On top of that, you will have made a 10% income from the customers that you created, which is your bonus, right? Your cash bonus. So in total, you end up creating about 14,000 rupees of income, plus something called as mentor bonus. And you can find out more about what mentor bonus. This is very critical, guys, because in this first 30 days, if you create smart bronze, this mentor bonus kicks in, and you get 5 to 10% of your mentor bonus. Okay, so if you miss the 30-day, I mean, like, window, then the mentor bonus only stays at 5%. You don't get the full 10% that you can. And find out about that. Okay, what is next? Next is called as fast silver. In the same 30 days, you also help create 4 partners. So not only you have 4 customers, but you also create 4 partners. You get 375 credits, and these are credits for products that are being consumed in the organization. So when people sign up as a partner, they get something called as a partner kit, which I shared with you before. And those partner kits come with credits, and each credit is worth 90 rupees. So just keep that in mind. So if you have 375 credits times 90 is what will be like the will be like approximately the income that you make. Okay. Plus, on top of that, you also get a fast silver bonus, which is an extra 13,500 rupees. So now, just in bonuses between the two, between the smart bronze and the fast silver, you're creating almost an income of about 27,500 rupees right then. Not bad, right? For the first 30 days. But you can even do better. Okay. So let's say you go ahead from 4 customers. Now you increase it to a total of 10 customers. That means you add 6 more customers into like the business. Now you have gone to something called as X team. Okay, X team means that you have 10 customers who are consuming, who are on the premium subscription, and you generate an extra bonus at that point of 13,500 rupees. Also remember, you're getting a 10% bonus on the customers, as well as credits, which convert into volume, right? So all of that is also happening. So keep that in mind. So on an average, a basic as a fast silver, you get about 45 to 50,000 rupees. Now, let's say if you take this customer thing a little further, forget about partners for now, just concentrate on customers. Let's say you go up to 25 customers. You are getting 20% cash bonus now. So your 10% becomes 20%. Your average monthly income just on the customer volume is 8,000 rupees. Okay. Plus you unlock another bonus called RCB. In the previous slide, there was another bonus called ECB, which you get, which also unlocks when you go into fast silver or you go to X team. Okay, and as long as you maintain fast silver and X team, that ECB bonus, which you can learn about. So there are about 10 different kinds of bonuses. I'm not going to go into all the details here, but you can find out more details if you should desire to go into all the different income streams and all that stuff. Okay, so the person who has invited you will be able to share that with you. The next step on this is Pro Team, where you have 50 customers, and now and your income, your cash bonus now goes to 25%, which is an average of about 12,500 rupees per month. Take that one step further. Let's say you hit the top team, which is 100 customers. Now here's the exciting part. Your cash bonus jumps to 30%. Your average income per month is 16,500 rupees. But along with that, you also get a one-time bonus of 8 lakhs. That is huge, guys. 8 lakhs for just helping 100 people consume the product. Okay. And I'm sure most of you know thousands of people around you who you can instantly think of as I'm talking will benefit from this product right away. And some of those people may be having health issues as well. And this product can definitely help them with those things. Okay. But an extra income of 8 lakhs, which is spread over 24 months, giving you an additional income of about 33,000 per month. So just for having 100 customers, your average monthly income will be about 50,000 rupees. And then you can go forward to 200, where you get trips and incentives. Your cash bonus now stays at 30%. So it's between 10 to 30%. It caps at 30%, but then you keep getting other incentives as trips and other bonuses that come into play. Okay. So that's for the customers. So let's go back to the building block, which we shared before, which was a fast silver or silver, where you have 4 partners and now you have 10 customers. So in the first 60 days, you were, that was your building block. And that becomes your, that is something that you want to teach other people. Okay. So that building block, what it gives you, we'll just quickly, some recap. It gives you about 750 credits of partners, along with partners and customers. It gives you, in the first 60 days, between 45 to 50,000 rupees. And your average monthly income at that point is 16,500 rupees. And guess what, guys? Remember I talked to you about that refund that you get off that kit, which was costing you 88,500. So now in this first 60 days, you have recovered almost 2/3 of the price of your kit just from the bonuses. Okay, forget about the other business. Let's say you have more partners and everything happening. That's going to increase your increase the income that you're going to make. But if you just go from 10 customers to 25 customers, which is called as A team, you hit that magic number of 25. you get a full refund of your ultimate practitioner's kit. And that's the only kit that gets refunded at the end of 12 months. Okay. So at the end of 12 months, you have a opportunity to get your 88,500 back. So you earn your investment, the initial investment that you started, twice. One is almost in the first 60 days of your business, and a second time is after 12 months of you being in business and maintaining 25 customers. Okay, amazing, right? And on top of that, all the other bonuses, the ECBs and the RCBs and all that, that kicks in. Okay. Now, take it one step further now. Let's say you help 4 people reach this silver level where they are doing 750 credits, and they are doing and they're making about 45 to 50,000 rupees. You are called as a executive, and at that level, you are making 75,000 rupees per month. Anybody excited about 75,000 rupees? I looked at it and said, you know what? Most people will be able to give up their full-time job if they have a solid, business at this level, right? If they have solid people who have joined them, and they just maintain silver, they will be able to have a solid business, okay, and be able to give up their profession. Some of them, not all of you guys, okay. Some of you make way more money than 70. For you, 75,000 is like, just one night out or something like that, and that's fine, okay. But 75,000 is still 75,000. If I took 75,000 rupees from the money that you make currently, would that impact you? Would that bother you? I'm sure it will. I'm sure it will. So if it does, it is significant money. Okay, let's take it one step further. Let's say you help 4 people reach this level where they make 75,000 rupees. So those 4 people that went silver, you help them to reach this level, which is executive. And when that happens, you reach a level called diamond, and your income now is 4 lakhs a month. Exciting. 4 lakhs a month. That's 30, how much? 48 lakhs a year. Not bad, right? For a business with one product called, which is, making a difference in people's lives. Just with one product, guys, just imagine 4 lakhs a month. Okay. Let's take it one step further. Let's say you help 4 people reach this level called diamond. Okay. And all right. So as the slide comes up, so you help 4 people reach this level called diamond, and now you are called as a crown. Okay. Now, as a crown, okay, you hit this magic figure of 10 lakhs. Is that good for some of you guys? 10 lakhs. I would say fantastic. 10 lakhs a month. Okay. I'm not talking 10 lakhs a year, 10 lakhs a month. So that's almost 120 lakh income. That's 1.2 crores annual income. How many of you would be excited to get 1.2 crores? I was jumping up and down when I saw that. I said, like, man, people in India are going to make tons of money. Okay. And not just you. How many would you like to help reach that level? Okay. So just, the sky's the limit, guys. There are many, many more levels beyond this. I'm going to just, stop at this level here, because I think 10 lakhs per month is significant for anybody in this. And just imagine, guys, this is income coming to you month after month, year after year, for the work that you did once and you did it right. Okay. So what is this exciting opportunity, and why is it that we are so fired? Because we are part of this team which is called as One Mondo, and this is the perfect timing for you guys, like the perfect timing. And why is it the perfect timing? Because as of date, there are 4 lakh customers that Zinzino has. Okay. And this has happened in 35 countries as we speak. Just 4 lakh customers, and they're doing fantastic at the stock exchange. They're doing fantastic as a company. They have tremendous revenues. Their growth is fantastic, 48% over the previous year. And prior to that, they were growing at about 34% on an average, year after year after year, the prior years to that. So they have had a steady growth. It's not like suddenly they grew from 0 to 48%. No, it's like 48% over the previous year. Okay. And today they are having 4 lakh. Imagine now when this hits April 6th, and some of you are looking at this and saying, you know what? Yeah, it's a few days away. And let me think of how many people I can get in, because when this hits on April 6th, I think we are going to go from 4 lakh to 40 lakhs in just about a year, or maybe less. That is the power and potential of what we have our hands on. Okay. Now, as a team of One Mondo, which is our team, we have a goal of having 10 million customers by 2050. I think we'll hit that way before that, just with India and just with the other countries that are opening up, South Africa and Russia, and like some of the other countries in Mexico, that's opening up in the next few months as we speak. Just between some of these countries, I think we are going to explode this out way faster to 10 million customers way before 2050 as a team. The question I want to ask you is, how many of those customers would you like to be a part of your team? Something that happened because you got excited and you influenced people to come in this opportunity. Okay. So last but not the least, make your dreams come true, guys. Okay, you have an option at this point, either to become a customer or to become a partner. If I were you, I would look at both options and understand the power of being a partner and how you can impact more people, because being a customer you can only do so much, but as a partner you have a tremendous value on your hands. Okay, as a customer you're going to get a better benefit of your health, and you're going to help a lot of people as well, because you have the incentive to bring more customers in. But as a partner, you're going to impact a larger number of people, because it's not just your efforts, it's you plus the efforts of the people that you're bringing in business with you. So you are actually creating a larger impact to the community around you. Okay, and I think that is more rewarding. I want to go to bed at night feeling that, people are, I'm like, better off because I lived, because I chose to do something, right? And I'm going to just end with this thought for you guys, for your, for as we close out the evening. Just imagine, guys, you have an option, okay, to either just talk to like a few handful people or to many people. Okay, you would say, you know what, I'll take the easy way out and talk to a handful of people. All right, why? Because why should I make the effort? Well, let me ask you two things, just to jot, just to kind of help you think a little bit, or help you to, get your brains to start, like, firing off those exciting things, that happen in our mind as we look at opportunities, right? Think of it like this: if you can help, maybe five people, if those five people can help five people each, that's 25. If those 25 can help five people each, okay, that's going to be what, 125. If those can help five people each, that's going to be 625. You see how it's mushrooming out? You just spoke to five people, but it mushroomed out to 600 people in a matter of days, maybe weeks, maybe months. Okay, what if you spoke to 10? What if you spoke to 100 people? Can you imagine the exponential growth that can happen just because you spoke to more people? Think about it. Don't be stingy and keep this opportunity to yourself. You know, think abundantly and spread it out to as many people as you can, guys. This is something phenomenal. April 6th, when this launches, some of you are going to be jumping because you put in that effort between now and April 6th to bring in like a whole truckload of people. Okay, and because you did that, the impact to you, to them, to their families, to people they know, is going to be enormous. And you're going to thank yourself, and they're going to thank you for the rest of their lives, because you chose to reach out to them and share an opportunity. And I'm not saying that April 6th comes and goes and everything is, oh no, it's actually going to mushroom out. But if you have enough people on April 6th having a look at the opportunity, having a look at the launch and being a part of that launch, that excitement is only going to come once for India with Zinzino. And once April 6th is gone, that excitement for that launch is done. Then everybody who gets in is going to get into a business that's already on ground. And you, as sitting here today, have that option to give it everything, like put everything from now until April 6th to share this. And if you want, we'll get on to meetings for you guys. We'll do meetings just so that you can get a few groups, maybe 5, 10 people together. And let's do a special meeting for you and share this opportunity with them. Right. And so with this, I'm pretty much done. I just wanted to share this with you. And as we conclude our presentation for tonight, I just want to say a few things in closing. One is that get back to the person that's invited you here, and find out how they can help you to expand your business, help you to get more people aware, how you can approach those people, what to say to them, how to say to them. They can share all that information with you. And second thing is, make a list of everybody that you know. Now, when I say everybody, I mean everybody, because right, like I said, from the womb to the tomb, everybody needs this. So make a list of everybody that you know and share this with everyone that you can, like your life depends on it, because it does, and you will change somebody else's life as well. Okay. And the last thing is that uh, just a few things that are happening in these next few days from now until this is April 6th. So like tomorrow evening, for Dave Ives team, I know there are many teams here being represented, but whoever is part of Dave Ives team, we're going to have a special training for launch from him tomorrow night at 9 p.m. So make a note of that and invite everybody who has taken a look at this opportunity, even if they've just seen it once. Invite them there just to have a look and see what the potential of this opportunity is. And in this training, we'll be talking about how we are going to expand the business and give you more details and give you more things that can arm yourself to go and talk to more people. So feel free to do that. So feel free to join. But it's going to be at 9 p.m. This tomorrow night. And uh, inside of Day Vibe team, we'll be sending out the link to all the people. Okay. So make sure that you keep your calendars free tomorrow at 9 p.m. and invite the people who has taken a look at who have already taken a look at the business opportunity. If they're looking first time, please make sure, I mean, don't invite them because it will not make any sense to them. Okay. So that's one thing. And then the second thing is on Sunday, we'll be having a product presentation. Okay. Once again. So that is again the same time, 9 o'clock, like in the evening on Sunday. And then following that on Tuesday, the day we launch, there is a launch presentation from corporate happening at 5:30 p.m. India time. There is a flyer that's gone out. If you wish, I mean, I would say be a part of that, because there you're going to hear from the CEO, from the founders, from some of the the big people in the industry who have spearheaded this opportunity and brought it to India. They're going to be present there, sharing their vision for India, sharing what has been done, sharing what is to come, maybe. So we have an idea of what's to come. And this is going to be, I think, one of the biggest launches ever for Zinzino. And you guys on this call are fortunate to be a part of this or listening to this presentation. So from now until April 6th, I would say get this presentation out in front of as many people as you can and make sure that they attend April 6th launch as a business partner or as a customer, whatever they choose. Okay. But whatever it is going to be a phenomenal day, a phenomenal evening, and it's going to be something very exciting. And on that same evening at 9 p.m., we're going to have a business presentation as well. So people, they want to attend the launch as a new customer or a new partner or potential, they can attend the launch, I would say, and then attend the business presentation following that at 9 p.m. on Tuesday. Okay, with that, we are pretty much done. It was really a pleasure to share with you, and thank you for being a wonderful audience, participating in, and all that with your smiley faces. So I look forward to seeing you, many of you guys, tomorrow evening at 9 p.m. for a special training. And subsequently, please make sure that from now until Sunday, for the product presentation, invite as many people. I mean, if you have 100 people there, just imagine if you have 100 customers starting on April 6th. Okay, that'll be exciting, right? 100 customers starting on April 6th on day one. You probably hit all the bonuses, like bronze bonus and X-Team right on day one. Okay. So just think of that. Okay. Just imagine and go wild with this if you want. Imagine as much as you can in terms of how big a business you want, and we'll help you get there. With that, we're done. Have a great evening, everybody, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care now.